Hi, everyone. Welcome, cherished souls, to Building Lives 101. Um, Thank you for joining me and for watching this video. I also want to take this time to ask you to please help and support this channel. You know that all your likes and share really helps. And the sharing part is actually the most important thing. If you feel that this video has been of value to you and that could be of value to anyone else, then please help to spread the word. We are all warriors here in 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 this war of just obtaining peace, for us to have peace on earth. It doesn't matter the color. The thing that we're doing is getting the truth out, is using this media, even though it's set up and designed to actually push or to distract and actually spy and to actually have a certain narrative being played, and a certain energy that is being pushed out. We can use that, this media, this uh, channel, not this channel, but this avenue, to actually push the narrative of peace. We can use it to our benefit. So please, let's do that. It's not about who has the right content. It shouldn't, I love when I go onto certain channel and they actually refer to this person or that person or whatever that they, who they've seen. And that is really, really good. And we should really take part in the alliance, that we're all one, we're all in this together, and that we're sharing, and instead of being divided of this competitive mode. Get rid of that. What is going to keep us separated. Okay. Oh, the reason why I'm doing this video, I just jumped on here. I'm actually working on a couple of other videos, and I was looking for some videos and some information to get my facts straight, or to prove what I'm saying. Anyway, so as I'm watching some videos and watching what's going on, actually, I've kind of came to this conclusion a while ago, but I felt really led to actually just come on here and actually say this. A lot of us are being played. Okay. Why do I say that? Okay. The real war that's going on right now, hear me very, very clearly. The real war that's going on is in Africa. You hear me? Two things. Well, actually, it's against black people, but it's not the common, it's not us common people. It's not the common white people. It is those that are in the know, those that are in, or you may call it the lead, or whatever they want to give their name. Those people that are suppressing everyone, black, white, green, it doesn't matter who you are. They don't like you unless you are in their circle. Okay? And if you come into their circle out of their bloodline, they're just using you. Okay? Because you are aligning with their agenda. That's it. For whatever the reason, for money, for whatever. That's it. But they don't care about you. Okay? So what is the real war right now is Africa. Africa is standing up for themselves. I'm sorry if you hear a bunch of, it's my dogs. They follow me everywhere in the house. So, and they don't stay still. I just came down here, so they're down here now, and they're walking, and I can hear their little, like, here he goes. There goes one of them. There's four. So, anyway, so they are the real war right now is in Africa, because Africa is standing up for themselves. Africa it has a desire now to just say no more. You're taking advantage of us. You're taking our people, and they're the thing is that they're France, all of them, they're pushing back in very sneaky ways. Look, they're trying to actually form a whole country in South Africa. I don't know if you guys are not paying attention. That's the problem. Pay attention to Africa. Put your attention to Africa. Research. Find out what's going on and spread that word. All these white people who are a palm color, moon face, pale face, whatever you want to call them, we're all one. First of all, we're all one. But whatever name that you want to give people of lighter complexion, need to know the truth and need to know. And if they always say, well, I wasn't around when slavery was happening. Well, you're here now. You are here now. And there's a lot that's going on. These people are still pushing their agenda of colonization and still want to take over Africa and still want to keep suppressing Black people. So you're here now. You need to speak up. You need to put your foot down. Okay, I know there's a spirit that's going on that Black people wants to turn the table and enslave white people. That is not true. The only thing that people of color have ever wanted was just to live their life in peace and have the same rights as everybody else and not feel judged because of their color. They have a lot to contribute to this world. And if they will just give the opportunity to do so, this world will advance like you never known before. In so many ways. And they know that. When Babylon said, when in the Bible, when it says Babylon, when it says the gods, okay, I believe there's so many things that's in the Bible that's been that changed around. But the gods saw that they were getting their knowledge back. That they were. Allison, calm down. When they were building this tower or whatever the case might be, and they were all one. You get me? Are you getting this? This was not the one most high. This was not the one most high. Okay? This was not the one most high. And this group of people decided that they wanted to, because people of color were actually, people were united and becoming one. They did not like it. There's a part of me, and I don't have any proof of this, so that's why I don't even mention it. And okay, I'm getting off subject because I don't want to mention things that I don't want to say. Okay, all right, let me get back on subject. Bottom line is that there is something going on. There is Africa, and we need to focus on Africa. We need to get as much information as what's going on in Africa. Africa, 80, okay? And we need to deal with here too. Forget about Black Jesus for now. Okay, we know who we are. What you should be focusing on is actually now becoming who you know you are. Start observing the Sabbath. Start to really going back. Start to go inside and start to really connecting to know what you're supposed to do spiritually. Because everything that because the Jewish The Hebrew religion has been compromised, but by the European Jewish, okay? And they have changed so many things. So it's not really how it's supposed to be. Worshiping, killing animals. No, God didn't want us to do that. Okay, the one Most High didn't want us to do that. So we have to come back to a certain diet, a certain mindset, which is of God and wisdom, okay, and understanding. And we have to carry ourselves alike. This whole thing, the you know, the way that we're carrying ourselves with our pants hanging off, you gotta get control back. This was not of us. This was something that was done to us to get us from being civilized to being uncivilized, to show that that's who they are. Even now, in this time, they're still uncivilized animals. You're not animals. People of color, you're not animals. You are seed from a celestial being that seeded this planet. And they know that. Okay? And they know that. I'm doing a video of something else in regarding to this. But right now, I want to get across that we're being led astray right now, and we're being played. Forget about Trump. Forget about I don't want to say forget about what I mean, but those things are not important right now. The most important thing, I believe, are two things. Focusing on Africa. Look to see what's going on in Africa. Help support Africa. Raise up your voice about Africa. White people, everybody needs to pay attention and needs to raise their voice and needs to step in before this gets really bad. Okay? Before this really gets bad in Africa. Okay? Because there is a building tension that is going on in there right now, because the European or the elite do not want to lose control over Africa. They don't want to lose control over the people or the precious minerals and resources that are in Africa. Okay, they don't want to lose control of that. And Africa wants to get control back of their all their countries, the whole continent. They want to get control back of their continent. Likewise, they should. Okay, we the people here in America should be fighting for our sovereignty. Okay, and not say what's that word? Reprimand, whatever you call it, but not so, that. But I have a idea of what should take place. But anyway, I don't want to go there right now. When I get the marble out of my mouth, as I do more videos, I think I'll be able to speak a little bit. But I just started back doing videos, and I was never comfortable to begin with, being in front of the camera, and when I get excited, it's even worse. So So anyway, guys, think about this. Do your research. Look and see what's going on in Africa. White, black, brown, whatever you like, really need to push the narrative of Africa. Not just Africa, but also push the narrative of peace and unity. Please stop trying to separate. Stop. I mean, it's great that white people are pulling forward and they're doing all this stuff, but unity is the key right now. Unity. The words are nothing if nothing is done behind it. Okay? When they wanted to talk about the lion, The situation about that lion, that dentist, when people went crazy about that, you saw what happened. People have the power to do this over the media, social media. Now, there was a thing that I saw where this guy, who was a pastor, went to Africa and had this relationship with this girl, and then tried to kill her. And they were really trying to brush this under the rug, saying that he got robbed and all this kind of stuff. And this, thank God, this gentleman who's white, light skin color. I want to say light, but the thing is that they're also light skin black. So let's just say brown for light skin people, or yellow. Anyway, but anyway, he came out and he actually made this video, went viral, and that's when they started to pay attention to what happened to this young lady in Africa. Okay, so we need to stop this. This is, some people say 2024. Our goal is peace for everyone. Everyone has a lot to contribute to society. Doesn't matter the color, or who may have a stronger in certain things. Okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The main thing is peace. The main thing is peace and love, and to raise our vibration in that level. Money is a main factor right now. What I'm noticing with a lot of people that share in your video, forget about the money and the likes. If you have a more than 1,000 people that are watching you, oh my gosh, you have an advantage. Just post things. It's up to us to make things go viral. Okay? When they put something out and it becomes a big topic, and because they know what to do, to push our emotional buttons, and they rely on people of color to get emotional. And if you understand how energy works, and when I start to talk about things like that, about how black people are the ones who push, they focus on people of color because they're the one, their energy is great, is so great that they just don't understand. They're everybody, their souls, and okay, that's another topic. I can get on that. But guys, focus on Africa. Africa, focus on yourself. Focus on and getting back to the basics of your spirituality, of love, peace. Nobody wants war. War is good. War is the opposite of what we're looking for. And all of this can be resolved by us all just standing up and saying, no, no more. Can you imagine a whole world of people just saying, no more? Could you imagine that? Okay. Enough. Enough is enough. Aren't you guys tired? Aren't you guys just tired of fighting? Aren't you guys just tired? Aren't you guys just tired? Aren't you tired of this? The slavery, the work, everything. I know you guys are. And you drown yourself in alcoholism and doing everything else except for addressing the issue, the main source of the issue, which is our government, which is the people that are in control, that are spying on us, that are doing all this, that are testing on us. Yeah. Can we just breathe? We don't have to get emotional like I'm doing right now. But there are times when I look and I see what's going on, it just grips me right here. And I just look at how people are behaving, and I'm like, they just don't know how much power they have. They just don't know how much power they have. And they're just feeding into the lies. And they have the other side comes up with all of those things to trap, and to the trips and traps. Money is one of the trip. They get you with the money because you want your freedom, right? Nobody wants to work a 9 to 5 job. So now, they know a lot of people are waking up to the idea of wanting their freedom. So that is switched to drop shipping. This is online. You're still selling their product. You're still doing everything for them. This is switched over to content writing, and you're given the narrative of really what to push by what is going viral. Because the more it's going, do you guys see? Am I painting the picture for you to understand what is going on, what they're doing to you, even as content provider? And I'm saying to you that you can still go viral, but you control the narrative. Don't allow them to control the narrative. You control the narrative, and you control the energy of where it's being placed. Whatever you control, I'm telling you, you got to watch this before it gets deleted, because they don't want you to know this. They don't want you to actually put that in place, because if you do, you have control now. If all of us start doing that, well, we're controlling the narrative of what's going on social media. Start talking about Africa. Start raising your voice about Africa. Start talking about peace and love more. Start spreading that. Let's see what happens. That's my challenge to you. Let's start doing that. Okay? And stop putting up with crap that we're seeing other people do that are insensitive. Stick up. Police brutality, all that stuff. Just stop putting up with it. No more. We as a people have to start sticking up for each other. Stop tolerating hate. Stop tolerating violence. Stop tolerating anything that doesn't align with love and peace. Stop tolerating it. All right. I hope somebody gets this. I hope. I don't know. All right. Guys, if you don't share my video, share the message. Share the heck out of it. Let's start working together. Action. Let's take action now.